Okay, folks. Okay. So, just a little bit of an update on the Sekai stuff. I'm gonna have to wait until next week to make more episodes of things. And there are new things that were always kind of like. Okay, not everything is gonna be made into. Not everything I've ever planned is gonna be made into Sekai because there are limits of what I can and cannot. Well, there's not like limits, but certain things. But Sekai said one of the tech guys from Sekai told me that next week they're gonna fix mostly the episode order thing. But how would you guys feel? I was working on something called Jet Set Rewind. I was teasing that and working on it, and there was like one script that's not fully done. But I was thinking, I'm gonna bring it to Sekai because, well, it just seems like a place where it could thrive. Also, Ninja and Waluigi is going to, it's going like next week. I shall get an episode of that done when the beautiful folks at Sekai get all that stuff in. They said they're working on it. They're gonna work on it next week. So I'm gonna be patient, and we're just gonna wait. But in the meantime, in between time, I'm gonna be doing other things. Doing not another crossover was great, and when we get the episode number back to where it needs to be, we'll get back to that. Because there's just so much shit I can still do with like not another crossover because it's so like out of everything I've ever written, it's loose as hell. So I can just do whatever I want with that. But the plot is mostly that all the characters are in an RV and they just go different places. And yes, I have Filthy Frank characters in there too. The Immoral Red Fox comes by because I really like that show. And I kinda see they're doing like this big the guys who make Immoral Red Fox are doing this big crossover universe thing with their stuff. And they're gonna kill off the Immortal Red Fox from what I saw in one of the trailers. And I'm just like, you know what? I don't want him to die so quickly because we only had like what? 3 episodes of the Immortal Red Fox. And he just like dies in this crossover. I'm like, I would want there to be more episodes of him before they just, kill him off. It just kind of, I don't know, it kind of sucks, because like with tokusatsu characters, killing characters off in a tokusatsu thing is nothing to really sneeze at because it happens. I mean, you still feel it when they die because, like, AG, man. Because, Kamen Rider O's and shit. God, I was crying throughout the whole thing. y'all don't understand. Kamen Rider O's, before I went back and saw the other Kamen Riders, that was my Kamen Rider. So, actually watching that special was pretty sad for me, but it was fitting because AG didn't die out of a stupid reason or anything. He did it saving someone else. And honestly, that's the perfect way for him to go out. He was not, like, to me, he was the Kamen Rider. He was the Kamen Rider that was the most selfless. Motherfucker dove in without his Kamen Rider suit and fucking took the brunt of that attack, saving that little girl but dying in the process. Because that's who he was. And I think they'll do the same thing with more Red Fox. Because, that's the thing about tokusatsu characters. Some, when they sacrifice their lives, they sacrifice their lives. I'm not saying other heroes don't do that, but I'm just saying with AG, it really got to me. And maybe it's because he was a actual character that I literally cared about. He was one of the first Kamen Riders I ever saw. I mean, there was Kamen Rider Dragon Knight, but I was trying to get into that, but I don't know. It just never really appealed to me. I mean, I might just take a break today and just sit back and watch some Kamen Rider O's all day. I feel like doing that. Do 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 do. And what happened to the Kamen Rider W anime? Like that shit just went away. I mean, I might make a Kamen Rider Silver Sekai show too. A Bugsy Prime when he was still a Kamen Rider. Anybody want to see that? Like, I'm just throwing ideas. Like, what do you guys really want to see, Sekai wise? I just want to know because I have so many ideas that could probably fit in Sekai's space, and I have Jet Set. I don't know what I'm doing with Mobius X because I'm thinking, should I move it over to Sekai? Should I still do it the way I was going to do it? Like, what would you guys like better? You know, because Jet Set Rewind is about Prime in the past when he was in Tokyoto with DJ Professor K and all the stuff before he was like this uber powerful motherfucker. But Kamen Rider Silver is a little bit forward in his timeline where he was a Kamen Rider. But it's like, so I'm still wondering, what would you, the viewing public, like to see? Because I can do either. But I just want to know what you guys want to see, and I'm gonna send this to I'm gonna send this to the people of Sekai and see what y'all want. Because honestly, I have so many ideas, and Sekai is a good place to just put all that stuff there. Hell, you guys wanted to like the Lupin and Wario thing that I did, the song. I could actually put that in Sekai, and we could just go from there. Although it was a full special, I don't mind breaking it up into episodes. Just saying. Um, like with Sekai, there's just so much you can do. Any story you ever wanted to tell, put it in there. Right now, they're kind of dealing with this glitch that if you do long running series, the episodes kind of like do a glitch, but they're fixing that. They're fixing that next week, so you know. But yeah, but Sekai is just really that great. And I wish there was just. I wish there's a phone app. I wish you could do it on. You could do it on like a browser too, because I feel like that would be pretty cool too. You know, and they need to up that character limit just a little bit when you're making an episode, because I feel like there's a lot more you could do with that too. I really, and I really love Sekai. I ain't gonna fault you. I haven't been really making videos because I've been making episodes. And low-key, I made sort of a sequel, and kind of in the crossover of this Hell of a Boss thing that I brought Demonic into. And honestly, let's just say I made a well-endowed Kermit and I regret it. I regret it so fucking hard. You don't understand. It was horrible. And it's smart. And I just low-key made a sequel to Kermit Combat and I kind of regret it. But I would say Tsunade and Waluigi are kind of a weird pair. And Ninja and Waluigi, they're kind of a weird pair, but I kind of like it because both are kind of people who Fate has been like really unkind to an extent. And I feel like I know Tsunade's with the right Kaze and they out there. I get that, but this is kind of like if Tsunade didn't go with the Raikaze, and the Raikaze didn't slam that like it wasn't nothing, if you know what I mean. So, yeah. Although I did put a version of Bugsy Prime in there with Bowsette as kind of like a side story. But we're gonna get back to like Tsunade and Waluigi, and we're gonna get to them and stuff like that. And that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be really like weird and fun all at the same time because where not another crossover was like really just the most loosest thing I ever created. No shit, that started with just the fedora fucking with the Avengers. It morphed into like this road trip comedy sort of thing, and it gave birth to the Neko version of Bugsy Prime, which I gotta be honest, I actually do like. Because there always was a Neko version of Bugsy Prime, but I just never thought I'd use him. And he's just in there now. He's just part of that continuity. And I'll do a few Middleman shorts too, if anybody wants to see those. Yeah. I'm just like, I gotta wait until next week, yeah, but honestly, I have so many ideas, dude. And even Sekai puts me under the creators they admire. And I'm like, dude, I only just found this like 2 days ago, and I was popping out episodes like boom, 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 boom. And the episodes are so short, but I kind of like that. In a way, it's kind of like the whole TikTok mentality of everything, but in a way where it's like a little bit more cool. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. I think the one thing I really truly like about just Sekai in general is that any idea I've had, I can just bring to Sekai. Hell, if I want to do a bunch of episodes with Naruto, just confronting Sakura about how she treated him, because those were the first ones I did. Yeah, like I was like, Naruto, And I know you guys are like, Bugsy, why did you do that? Because, man, it was always something that ate at me. Like, always. Like, oh, we're supposed to give Sakura a fucking pass because she just got with freaking Sasuke and they fixed it in Boruto? Dude, Sasuke almost tried to kill her twice, and we're just like, and she's like, oh, Sasuke, I love you. When totally disregarding Naruto's feelings for like, since their freaking team was born, I hated that shit. And even though when Naruto was goofing around with Konohamaru and talking about sexy jutsu and shit, Sakura still acted like an asshole. Like that's Naruto, Sakura. He hasn't changed because he's just him. And that's why I've always kind of hated Sakura a little bit because, like, to me, Sakura never really accepted Naruto for who he was. She was thankful that she got saved by him, sure, but she never really accepted who Naruto was as a person. She had respect for him, but it was never going to be anything more than that. That's why I always hated the whole, oh, I love you, Naruto, because even when I saw that, and I didn't see that in an actual episode yet, I saw that in one of the Naruto Storm games that my little brother was playing, and I immediately got so fucking, angry at that, because, that's such a Sakura move. And she did it just to go kill Sasuke, and what happened? Sakura almost got killed herself. If Karin didn't get in the way, she would have been dead. And to me, I just this is the kind of shit about Sakura I just don't like. She don't feel no kind of sentiment to him, or She don't feel any kind of PTSD. She just loves him unconditionally, and that's what I don't like. And next if I get Sekai, when I get Sekai back fully, and get to do episodes again, we gonna get into that too. And yes, this takes place. This is like an alternate take, so no Boruto, no Sadara. This is like where they would have been, but it's different. Also, we got Rock Lee. Yeah, I want to do. Yeah, I want to do a Rock Lee series as well because it's Rock Lee, dudes. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Oh, guys, do me a favor. Download Sekai to your phone. Make something. And give me a link to that. I want to see what you can create. I got my ideas, but I want to see you guys' ideas. And I know a certain ex-friend of mine who had ideas that could have been actual series. And I think he could do it on his phone as well. It'd be kind of cool to see his ideas finally be made flesh. But hey, that's just me being wistful, you know what I'm saying? But I want the people who are actually looking at my Sekai stuff, I want you all to know that, like, I'll be back in like a week, and we'll be doing lots of videos. We'll be doing lots of episodes and just new premieres, and it's just gonna be so great. And I'm so thankful for Sekai for just being a thing that exists. Hell, you might actually even get like Forever Rivals because you might get something like Forever Rivals, and that's gonna be funny. That's gonna be real fun. Though the characters I'm probably gonna make a bunch of characters that and we really need to up the character limit for characters that could be in an episode. If I want Forever Rivals to actually work. So I'm gonna be making a lot. So you're gonna see a DB. You're gonna see You're gonna see Negs. You're gonna see Rama and Akane. Like, I want to do all that and see if that will work. You know. Also, I actually may do the Fedora Chronicles in there too. Like, trust me, I have so many ideas that I want to like unleash upon that app. But for right now, until they fix it, I will literally have to wait. So, you know. But while I do, I can just go ahead and watch some Midnight Rewind in the old virtual room, play some Gex, do some stuff, work on things, you know. But I'll see you guys later, folks. And Sekai. Also, could we shoot for some not safe for work stuff? Because honestly, there's some stuff I want to do that's not safe for work that could be totally used on the app, if that's possible. If not, I could just do the applied thing, but it'd be kind of cool if I could go a little bit further. Just saying. Anyways, folks, I shall see you. I will still be making videos right now, but when it comes to Sekai, I will be waiting for like a week. But you know, guys, I appreciate the support I've been getting for not another crossover. I appreciate the support that I get for Waluigi and a Ninja. And yeah, just thank you for supporting me so far. Got 3 people that are following me. Let's see how far we could really take. I want to see how far I can really take some of these concepts. So I'll be seeing you. Peace.